Blessed ones of the nations of the world, one more time. Thus, as your brother Dan Moses will say, your Sarkodie of TRC, Ghana, coming to you with the continuation of our expose, Testimony, New World Disorder. But before we begin, we want to welcome each other by saying, Akwaba, Allen, Sahalen, Shagitam, welcome, Ingadoni, Benvindo, you are welcome, Kuso, Diwo, Tusanyu Senyo, Okukulaba, Mauya, Mingalaba, Boyeyi, Malamu, Karibu, Ekabo, no, O Sanu, Dezua, Enkwangehena, Mitash, Duburo, Pezalovat, Bine I Vinit, Barigalus, Vita Iche, Ayubon, Dobridoya, welcome, Istan, Hozut, Walang, Anuman, Bienvenido, Namaste, Swagetam, Kush, Hamadid, Baruch, Haba, Marhaba, Huangyong Haminida, Huangying, Nyejeko, Anyamime, Nyejeko, Wezolo, Novio, Nia Wezo, Akwaba to the program Testimony New World Disorder. The program Testimony New World Disorder is the program through which you get to know what is happening to Ghana, America, humanity, and the nations of the world in these times of global deception and delusion, willful lies that are made up by some of the very people that we trust to be there for humanity and the nations of the world. And yet, for almost 2 decades now, in worship of the extremely dangerous US undercover agent, my former spouse, her worshippers have dealt with humanity by willful lies, deception, and delusion. They have brought Ghana, America, and the nations of the world into this global helplessness with the ulterior agenda by her worshippers pursuing against humanity, being an agenda to seek to take over the control, the ownership of the souls of the entire human race. It is the Mahamudu Bawumia government of Ghana, Joe Biden, Kamala Harris administration, traitors within the office of the UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres. They are pursuing this evil against our souls, and they have hijacked these 2 states, Ghana and America, and they are using the states in experimenting their evil against humanity. It is time for you to make up your mind as to whether you let the soul thieves take ownership over your soul and lead you to damnation in hell for far, or you yield your soul over to the owner of your life, the maker of your life. That glory and life in the kingdom of heaven, eternity shall be yours. Christ Jesus is my Lord, and I gladly commend him to you. Akwaba to the program Testimony New World Disorder, expose part 49, taking back our nation and our franchise. Taking back our franchise and our nation, expose part 49. God willing shall be available to us on the 5th of December 2024, Thursday. Akwaba to the program Testimony New World Disorder. So Ghana, from the expose of 48, we have gotten to know that Mahamudu Bawumia is the head of Ghana's economic management team for his government, and he has been a monumental and woeful failure to many of his own political party members that are truthful and have Ghana at heart. They can attest that he has been a monumental and woeful failure. He has been a woeful failure and monumental to the entire Ghanaian people, because his heart is rooted in the diabolical experimentation against the souls of humanity, with Ghana, the noble people of Ghana, being used for that experimentation. The most dangerous ever terrorism to be unleashed against the human race, and the mark of the beast thereof that is associated with it, as the Bible has talked about, is already in the offing, and Mahamudu Bawumia is in charge with his cliques, and they are doing this evil against Ghana. That is where all his focus has been. But Ghana, you know what? In the nation Ghana, and in many parts of the world, the police of the nation are in charge of law and order, the effecting of arrest in the nation, whether it's a minister or whoever, the president, who ought to be arrested under the law. It is the police that effect that arrest. And you must guess what? The head of the Ghana Police Council is the same Mahamudu Bawumia. However, it is possible for him to work in cahoot with global evil forces, traitors within some of the security services, intelligence services, betraying our nation. They have sought and are pursuing an agenda to seek the destruction of the souls of the Ghanaian people in appeasing global evil forces. Humanity and the nations of the world, in the homes of the noble Ghanaian people, under the Nora Tia prison program, the flying of secret drones against us, the hacking against us, our nakedness is what in our own matrimonial homes, by a people that are supposed to be the government for our nation. Humanity and the nations of the world, under that NORA intelligence surveillance program, non-obvious relationship awareness. Every relationship that you have with any Ghana has with any human being on earth in Ghana, information behind that has to do with every relation between you and any human, your children, your wife, your husband, your spouse, your schoolmates, where your church members, they are gathering every information, and most of this information they acquire it through the hacking of your phone, the setting up of state-sponsored secret agents against you, digging under you, gathering every information, what you do on the internet, what you do on social media. They are gathering every information. By the gathering of that information, they call it total information awareness. Every information on every Ghanaian in Ghana has to be gathered and be known and passed on to their global evil counterparts that are experimenting this diabolical agenda to be unleashed against the entire human race. Ghana, we must remember that Osla Owusu has told the Ghanaian people that data is the next gold. She was not talking about your cell phone data that you buy for your cell phone use. No. Data has to do with information that are gathered on, let's say, people, records that are gathered by on software and stuff. They are called data. You understand? And because Osla Owusu and Mahamudu Bawumia, the traitors, they know that they are gathering this information secretly on Ghanaians for global evil forces, and the information gathering on Ghanaian people is worth several millions of dollars, which doesn't come to the Ghanaian people, but come to the evil minds, traitors doing this secret evil against the Ghanaian people. That is why she was not ashamed to tell the Ghanaian people that data is the next gold. Really, next gold. Alright, Ghana, a time to think. Our souls are at stake. We are being experimented with over there regarding the most dangerous ever terror group to be unleashed against the human race. Ghana, I'll tell us what, that we get to know that Mahamudu Bawumia is in charge of this evil program. You see, in 2022, I've told His Excellency Joe Biden that God rejected him as far back as 2021. That is why after 2021, when God rejected him, he started falling literally before the American people and before people, in cameras. I was telling him plainly. And in my writing to the International Criminal Court, Hague, to the US Justice Department, to the African Union to office of the U.S. Secretary General, I have given Joe Biden a middle name, Joe Falling Biden, but Falling, present continuous, Joe Falling Biden, because of God having rejected him and he falling discriminated before the eyes of Ghanaian people. After July, July, when his falling became obvious, when Joe Biden withdrew from the U.S. presidential election, I upgraded his falling, Falling, to Falling, Fallen, and I was reporting to the international authorities, referring to Joe Falling Biden, and I was telling them he has gotten an upgrade. God has made him give him an upgrade to his name. Ghana, you must go and check. Mahamudu Bawumia has been telling the Ghanaian people that, the resetting of Ghana's economy, the resetting of Ghana, that is not what Ghanaian people need, but they need an upgrade. That is what Ghana needs. That upgrade, since Ghana, Mahamudu started telling Ghana that Ghana needs an upgrade, encountering His Excellency Mohammed's resetting vision that he's sharing with the Ghanaian people. Mahamudu Bawumia's upgrade nonsense that he's talking about never precedes July of 2024. Why is it that? Because what Mahamudu Bawumia is doing by telling Ghanaian people Ghana needs an upgrade, he is countering, fighting me based on the hard information that he has had from my system, communication that I've made with. Let's go to United Nations, Office of the Secretary General. I gave that upgrade in making fun of Joe Biden and Antonio Guterres, because he colluded with the terrorists of Nana Dubako, the same and they murdered my brother. I gave him also, I said I've given him an upgrade. His Guterres ends with Z, but I changed it to end with an S. You understand? And then I was poking fun at them. That is why, that is what Mahamudu Bawumia was fighting me on the behalf of the global, his global evil counterparts. You understand? That is, the upgrade is what Ghana needs. So the upgrade is what Joe Biden needs. So the upgrade that the fun that I'm poking of them, it is justified. It is good. That is what Ghana rather needs. Ghana, in the next expose, we shall get to know that upgrade is what led to the doom of Joe Biden. And let Mahamudu Bawumia continue to exalt himself, and God will give him a downgrade. God bless you. God bless our home in Ghana. Bye bye. We shall continue next expose. Bye bye.